Heavenly Horse Haven, and I want to introduce you to Rob and Henery. He's our, he's part of this place. He's in charge of building all the corrals and animal enclosures. He designs them, and he'll tell you all about the materials that we need and where most of the material has come from. So.
Thank you, Gina.
Lemonade.
Well, we're standing in front of a pile of scrap, some people would say. I look at it as gold. These are used corral panels that have been given to us 1, 2, 3 at a time. Over here we have a lot of pipe and roofing material, and the roofing material was in a location in Los Angeles, and it was being thrown away. I talked to the foreman, and he said I could have it, and it was World War II aircraft hangars, and we have used it down here to make the covers for the horses. And it's time consuming, it's heavier than what we have today that you can purchase, but this has lasted 60 years in the aircraft field, and we figure we can get another 30-40 years out of it to make things. You see some chain link gates over here. They've been given to us. I'm in the process now of making some new pens for our animals, the chickens and all, and we're moving up from chicken wire to chain link fence. And the reason we're doing that, not so much to keep the animals in them, is to keep the coyotes out at nighttime, because we do have that problem. So in order to protect our animals, we kennel them and put them in coops at night. And you can see up here one of the chicken coop that we have built. It's all out of used products. There's little pieces of wire here and there, chain link product. This is what we started with, and this was a hand-me-down. It's given to us, and then we upgraded to the chain link product. I built the coop in the back, and just about everything in it is used with the exception of the plywood. We had a lady help us purchase the plywood. And the same thing with the barn over here. We built for Rudy, and Rudy's barn was built out of scrap pieces of lumber, and then we purchased the plywood to go on it, and then the roofing material was donated from Musselman Roofing in Covina, and it's supplies that he wasn't using, and we have it half put together. The pig pen again was built out of used 4x4s and used 4x6s, and all of the pipe were left at a construction yard, and I grabbed them, and I'm not much a welder, but my next door neighbor welded these all together for us. It makes a very strong fence for Rudy, and the same thing with the goat enclosure next door. And as you can see, the inside of Rudy's pen has stuff everywhere. We built all this as sacrificial so that if Rudy got ornery, this would keep him in and safe, but still protect him. And this is still being worked on. Eventually, when time works out, the roof up here will be used as a small dormitory, and it's already proved a success with the children. Everybody that comes here crawls up into the little space and like it. The goat enclosure again is used pipe. People donated the chain link product for us, and the stuff we need, we can use pipe because pipe holds up better than wood. We can use building materials like 2x4s, 2x6s, and plywood. Any sort of chain link product that you have is usable, as you can see for this. The water drum here, we don't have power to this section, so we bring a hose over, put it in here, and this lasts about a week for the goats and the pig. And that allows us to just turn the hose on and do it easier than to carry 5-gallon buckets over here. And in the future, I'm going to be wiring this so any type of underground electrical conduit or electric plugs and switches we could use. I'm going to be working on the llama pen, and we're building an enclosure for them, and used roofing material. As you can see, the roof up here is 6 or 7 different colors. We're not proud. We take, if we get 1 or 2 bundles of roofing, we'll put it on and we make a montage like this, and it turned out reasonably good. It looks like we almost designed it that way, and it was by accident. It worked.
Looks great.
The other thing we have here, this is Horseshoe. Horseshoe's a rescue, but Horseshoe is a truck that was given to us free, and it was supposedly never run again, but we have it running now, and we can use it to haul hay and move stuff around. I have $500 in Horseshoe. A new Grizzly and Polaris cost $11,000.
Oh, wow.
This will do the same work. We can get parts at Pet Boys for it rather than going to John
There you go.
Deere. So this works for us, and there's no door on it, but we drive slowly so we don't fall out. The llama pen over here needs a cover, and I'm working on that. But you can see my scrap pile. I have chain link that was given to us. I have different products, wire, pipe, fence post. We can always use like the temporary fence post. These are wood that I've collected, and I set it here so that we can use it. And excuse me, it really makes the job easy when you have this stuff sitting here and we need to build something. We can come to the pile and use it. This was somebody's car awning. They tore it down, and I'm not sure how we acquired it, but it was in pieces, and we need a cover for the llamas. So I started putting it back together, and we got this much out of it. I have legs, and we'll put this up here this afternoon and give them a tarp to cover, and it will give them some shade. And you can see we did a temporary structure here just when they ate the trees up, and the wind has destroyed the covers, but this will be more permanent for them, especially during the winter as we come up. But at the you can see over here we have one corral that is wood, and it's split and broken, and it's been tied together, but this is what we use wood for. When something like this gets broken, we put it back together, and sometimes I upgrade to metal. Sometimes if it's like this, we'll put it back together wood. But horses are big animals. They're not mean, but when they lay up against something, they can push, bend, and twist it up. So we're constantly working on fences, gates, everything around here. It's a never-ending job, and we have plumbing problems. We have the plastic pipe in the ground, and every once in a while a horse will step on it or somebody will trip over something, so we then repair whatever is done. And we have a hay storage here that I'm in the process of working on. Right now we have pallets to put stuff on, and I'm in the process of using the post I have, and we're going to get some plywood and have it as a solid floor, because as you can see, if you're up here and you step off the pallet like this with a bale of hay that weighs 135 pounds, it could hurt your ankle if you got in the wrong spot. So this is one of my next projects, to make this a safer, better area to store the hay in and everything.
What about the barn?
The barn is 1873-74, and it's showing its age. It's been around for 100 and some years. It's leaning. It's tilting this direction. We'll probably get several more years out of it. I have some help promised in the future. We're going to try and put some cables on the back side down with the intent of slowing the